Today I'm gonna do an olive oil tasting and talk about extra virgin olive oil. I love extra virgin olive oil. I swear I have olive oil running through my veins. And I'm very passionate about it. I guess you could say I'm a little bit of a collector. But today I'm gonna talk about some of my favorite extra virgin olive oils, and I'm gonna show you a very easy and quick holiday recipe that you can make when you're hosting this season using my favorite olive oils.
As the granddaughter of a gardener, I learned to appreciate fresh food from a young age. Now with my own garden in the city, it's time to plant. As a registered dietitian, I'm inspired by the food I'm able to grow. I'll share my tips on how to be a nutritional cook and make homegrown the star of my recipes. Learning from educational resources, friends, and some wise seasoned veterans, I seek to uncover the secrets of gardening.
This is one of my favorite extra virgin olive oils. It's called Torre di Gambaraia, Torre meaning tower in Italian. And of course, you know, extra virgin olive oil is a part of the Mediterranean diet, which is so well known for its health benefits. And the great thing about this olive oil is that it's cold pressed in small batches. So meaning it's processed without heat, so it's able to retain a lot of its nutrients and flavor. And this is from Florence, Italy, and it is made in small batches by Nancy Nicosia, who owns the farm. Okay, try not to spill it here. All right, here we go. Delicious, it's so good. And I love Italian olive oils. I know I'm biased, but Italian olive oils have a little kick to them. Like they'll be so smooth, and then they'll kind of get you in the throat. Love it, it's so good. This is the one I'm gonna use on my bruschetta today, all right? So, but let me tell you about the other olive oils I have here. So, this one here, I could not tell you what it's called because I do not speak Greek. But I got this when I was in Greece this summer for a wedding. And of course I brought back a 3-liter container of olive oil in my suitcase. Why wouldn't I? Organic, it won a bunch of awards. So, now, I do think Greek olive oils are a little different than Italian olive oils. I like both, don't get me wrong. There isn't probably an extra virgin olive oil I don't like. But let me tell you what's the difference. So here we go, try to pour this. Okay, here's my Greek extra virgin olive oil, organic. Okay, so Greek and Italian olive oils, to me, are very different. Italian olive oils have, like I said, they're smooth, but you get a kick. Like if you taste it straight up with nothing on it, Italian oils will punch you in the throat. Greek extra virgin, see, I'm getting excited. I love olive oil, I can barely talk. Okay, Greek extra virgin olive oil, to me, it does not have as much as the kick. It's a little bit more neutral. So Greek is nice because Greek is super mild, and it's gonna be not as powerful. Okay, so that's a good one. Centonze, there you go. I love this one. I love the bottle, it's so pretty. This I discovered when I was in Sicily. So I'm Sicilian, my family's Sicilian. So I went a few years ago and I visited my family there and traveled around, and I found this in Syracuse. And this one they do, I believe I've seen it at Italy. So you can find this one pretty easily. I would check Italy, or you could go online. I bought this particular one while I was in Italy. There's that kick, there's that punch. Woo! Sicilian olive oils even have more of a kick than I would say other olive oils in other regions of Italy. They're gonna punch you right in the throat. Has that smooth taste and then that kind of peppery finish at the end. It's really good. Okay. All right, and here's the last one I'm gonna tell you about today. So this one I found as I was hiking. I was in Cinque Terre last month. And on my hike, I found an agriturismo, like a little farm at the top of the mountain. And they call it heroic farming because the groves, the olive trees are in the mountains and it's such a difficult process to do. So it's known as heroic farming. So I actually have not tried this one before. The bottle's really pretty. I love a pretty bottle. And of course, Estrado Alfredo, cold pressed, right? So I just cracked this one open in your honor. So now I'm cracking it open in your honor. All right, so let's try it. I'm curious, I'm so excited. All right, here we go. Oh. Different. That's smooth, not much kick at all. So that's interesting. Really smooth, nice olive, kind of olivey flavor. This is delicious, especially if you like something more like a Greek olive oil. This reminds me more like a Greek. Of course, the Sicilians and this is from Florence. They give you more of that punch. So if you like extra virgin olive oil a lot, I think you would really like this one, the Torre di Gambaraia, or the Centonze. But my favorite that I have here is Torre di Gambaraia. I'm gonna share with you one of my favorite, easy and quick, delicious holiday recipes that you can do in a pinch if you're cooking for a crowd. It's called bruschetta, not bruschetta, which I hear a lot, bruschetta. And I'm gonna make it with tomatoes and beans for a little twist, to add a little bit of protein to it. The way I like to make bruschetta is I cut up some of my favorite, just long, like baguette. I toasted it in the oven. It gets a little bit crispy, like this. And I drizzled it with olive oil before I put it in the oven. You don't have to do it, but I'm an olive oil lover, an extra virgin olive oil lover. So I put olive oil on before I bake it and after it comes out. Okay, so I have my little crostini here. And then I have some chopped up tomatoes, which I like to take the olive oil and then just drizzle it right on top of the tomatoes. Okay, I'm gonna do a little salt, a little pepper, salt. If you have fresh basil, I highly recommend a little fresh basil. I don't have any, so I'm gonna cheat and do dried, because then you get your red and green for the holiday season. In my tomatoes, some white cannellini beans. Now I like to add the white cannellini beans because it's a little bit extra protein, makes this a little bit more substantial. It could even be a meal. But you could leave these out if you don't want to add them. You could just do plain tomatoes. Here's the secret. When you take your crostini, your little toast out of the oven, you're going to rub the raw garlic right onto the toast. This gives such good flavor, and you want to do this while the toast is hot. Okay. I added some of the cannellini beans to the tomatoes, and now I'm just going to stir it up. Okay, there you go. All right, salt and pepper, dried basil because I didn't have fresh. Okay, you could also puree the white beans and do like a white bean puree, and then put the tomatoes on top of the crostini, of the bruschetta. But I was feeling lazy today, and I kind of like the look of the whole bean, so we're gonna just do it this way. Okay, with our white bean and tomato mixture. And there you go. How pretty is that for the holidays? A little white bean tomato crostini. So you can just put these out on a platter and leave them out for everybody to enjoy. So easy, quick, healthy, and everybody will love them. Cheers.